If you look at crypto charts these days, you may have seen that Bitcoin recently went up a lot. What made it happen in the first place? It was very important news from the SEC that could change the whole crypto business. I'll tell you before the movie starts and explain what the hell Shiba Inu has to do with it all. But first, before we get to the big news, here's something important you should know about Shiba Inus. Shiba Inu goes up 400% when big deals are made. Are whales waking up again? The latest surge in large transactions involving the SHIB token have been nothing short of amazing, representing a 400% rise. People are thinking that the crypto market's whales may be coming back, ready to use their power once more, because of this rise. Just yesterday, Shiba Inu reached a big milestone when it beat the 21 exponential moving average. But this movement of joy turned out to be short-lived. The token went backwards today, falling back below the 21 EMA. So many big and sudden changes in price in such a short amount of time naturally make people wonder what is causing SHIBs to move. There are reports going around that a Bitcoin spot ETF will be approved, which could be one reason for the sudden price changes. This untrue rumors changed the prices of many altcoins, including SHIB, in a way similar to a ripple effect. At first, people were excited about SHIB and other tokens because of the rise in Bitcoin's price. But when the truth about the story came out, the market's momentum changed, which caused prices to fall across the board. SHIB, the noticeable rise in big transactions involving SHIB, is another important thing to think about. An unbelievable 400% rise can't be ignored, and it makes you wonder if this rise was a direct result of the market rally the day before. There is a good chance that whales and other well-known market participants are involved with this sudden increase in activity. They may be more involved for a number of reasons, such as making more money, making changes to their portfolios, or establishing strategic marketplaces. The entry or exit of such big players could have a huge effect on how people feel about the market. Because they can change how supply and demand work, what they've been doing lately with the SHIB token may be the reason for the big price changes seen in the last 48 hours. Here's something very important to know about Bitcoin's picture. Bitcoin's price went up quickly and significantly early on Monday. It jumped by thousands of dollars and reached as high as $30,000 on some cryptocurrency markets. The sudden rise in price was caused by the broad spread of false reports saying that the SEC had approved BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin ETF. But in the end, it was proven that these stories were completely false. Watch this video some more. Soon, I'll tell you what Shiba Inu has to do with this. An official from BlackRock told Mashable that the situation is clearer now and that the SEC is still looking over the iShares Bitcoin ETF application. At the time this video was made, it was still not clear where the false story came from. The crypto news site Cointelegraph said they were sorry for being one of the first to report this false information and promised to look into it. Because of a tweet, false information about the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF was spread. We're sorry about that. There is currently an internal probe going on. We are dedicated to being open and honest, and within 3 hours of the investigation ending, we will share the results with the public. Eric Balchunas, a senior analyst at Bloomberg, was skeptical about the stories from the start. He seems to have first heard about them on the Bloomberg terminal through a Benzinga newswire that came from Reuters. Whoa! Reuters says that the SEC has approved the iShares Bitcoin ETF. This comes from Benzinga and a real story on the terminal. I need more proof, but this is the second source that says this. This is not the first time that false information in the crypto area has had an effect on the market. Investors in cryptocurrencies have been scammed in the past by fake news stories that said big stores were taking cryptocurrencies. Even though these stories were quickly disproved, they caused the prices of cryptocurrencies to rise for a short time. When the news about the Bitcoin ETF came out, the price of Bitcoin went through a big jump, winning thousands of dollars and peaking near $30,000. As it became clear that the Bitcoin ETF stories were false, however, prices dropped back to where they were before the false information spread. Approval of a Bitcoin ETF would be big news for the Bitcoin market, and many supporters think it could happen. Make Bitcoin seem more trustworthy, and new buyers will come into the market. Since last year, cryptocurrency has had problems, with a number of stablecoins and crypto loan companies going out of business. The problems that FTX is having and the trial of its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, are continuing to bring to light some of the less desirable parts of the crypto world. An exchange-traded fund, or ETF, is a group of investments that can be bought and sold on the stock market. A Bitcoin ETF would let regular people buy in Bitcoin through the stock market, without having to own the digital assets that the funds are based on. It's important to note that the SEC has not yet accepted any Bitcoin ETF applications. It's still unclear if or when they will, since BlackRock's application is still being looked over. Based on what the company said. What does it have to do with Shiba Inus, though? For a number of reasons, altcoins' prices tend to follow Bitcoin's. For starters, Bitcoin has a lot of power because it controls more than half of the total market capitalization. Since most altcoins are sold against Bitcoin, their values are linked. A lot of people buy Bitcoin first and then trade it for other cryptocurrencies. Also, because altcoins can't usually be bought with regular money, they usually need to be changed into Bitcoin before they can be taken out. Because of this connection to Bitcoin's price, altcoins may go up when Bitcoin goes up and down when Bitcoin goes up. Cryptocurrency users look to Bitcoin as a guide when the market is unstable, and other cryptocurrencies follow its lead. The SEC says something about this. Watch out for what you read on the web. The SEC itself is the best place to learn about the SEC. When it comes to important information that can have a big effect on the crypto market, you should only trust sources that have been checked out. The cryptocurrency market is very sensitive to both sudden price changes and changes in market sentiment. This makes it easy for rumors, false claims, and misinformation to spread. Why it's important to believe sources that have been checked out. First, the market must be stable. Cryptocurrency's prices change a lot, and the market can respond quickly to news, even if it's not true. Using knowledge that hasn't been checked can make people act without thinking, which can upset the market's balance. Number 2, protecting investors. Investors, especially new ones, need correct and reliable information to make smart choices. Giving out false or incorrect information can cost you money and even cause fraud in some cases. Third, the effects of regulations. Government agencies like the SEC make choices and make announcements that have a big effect on the crypto market. Relying on official comments makes sure that legal requirements are met and keeps legal problems from happening. The fourth thing is image and trustworthiness. People are still learning to trust the Bitcoin market. Keeping the market honest is important for its long-term growth and acceptance. Verified sources help the image of the industry and build trust among people who work in it. The fifth thing is market trickery.